Okay, so we're going to do a round fender series, or I'm going to do a round fender series, and you, the viewer, can watch. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be probably an all-winter series. Kind of goes along with all the other series that I haven't finished up, right? But what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is next couple videos we're going to talk about things to look for if you want to buy a round fender, what makes some round fenders more desirable than others, kind of what to look for when you're buying them, non-running, kind of tips that you might want to consider when you're buying it, and if whether you just want to drive it around or whether you want to restore it, anything like that. We're gonna talk about all those little steps and everything else. And then after we get done with that part of the series, then we're going to take a round fender apart. And this is our victim right here. It's a 1967 112 hydraulic lift. And what got me thinking about this video is recently I have had this tractor was for sale, and I wasn't able to sell it. It had been for sale for a while. I only had 2 people come look at it. And in the process, I was offered. Now this is a running tractor, driving. I've used it to tow a cart, a couple other things. I had one guy offer me $350 for it, and another one offered me $500 for it. So you can tell me if you would have sold it for that. I didn't sell it for that. I wasn't going to even. I didn't even think about either one of those offers. It was just a flat no. But both of them, which I mean, it's no fault of their own, both of these individuals stopped by. They were interested in, they wanted to see round fenders, and they wanted to collect one, and they wanted to start a small collection, which is great. It's great that new people are getting into the hobby. I think that's fantastic. I wish I had a regular manual lift to sell them for the $350 or $500, but I don't. And so anyway, I was like, well, there's no really videos. There's some videos out on YouTube. There's no videos that describe what to look for when you go to buy a round fender. And, some of the tricks and some of the ways that guys will sell them, they bought them at auction or something like that, and then they'll turn around and resell them. And they're reselling them because they pulled some parts off, or, they're buying them for a particular reason. Well, we'll kind of get into some of all that. There may be some voiceover. There may be some, there may be some pictures. I'll try to throw up as many pictures as I have of various attachments for round fender, stuff like that. And we'll kind of cover all the bases for round fenders. I have no earthly idea how long this series is going to be. I've been thinking about it a couple days, ever since the last guy came and looked at this machine. And I was like, we just need to make this video. That way it can help other people out. If people are interested in collecting garden tractors, you might as well put out some videos that will help people collect them. So anyway, like I said, this is a 1967 112. It's a hydraulic lift. So there's nothing terribly special about this machine. Like I said, it is a running, driving tractor. But it is complete. Now, obviously, one of the guys that came and looked at it, he was just unimpressed with the condition. He was looking for a restored machine. I've also had a couple individuals contact me from out of state and wonder how much it would cost to have me repaint and redo it, which I do not do. So, but anyway, this one right here, it's got, some cracking on the hood. It's got some rust on the footrest. The tires are weather checked, but why? So I was asking $750 for this machine. And all they saw was something that needed to be restored, not an original round fender. At least as far as I can tell, it's an original round fender. But anyway, so I'll probably end this video here. Actually, no, I'll go ahead and start. So, one of the big things that people see, they'll buy a lot of these tractors at auctions, flippers will and everything. They'll buy these tractors at auction, they'll bring them home, they'll pressure wash them, they'll pressure wash them, but only externally pressure wash them. They won't actually clean out any of the grease in the frame, anything like that. And then they'll do 2 things. This is what I see a lot of people do. They take this PTO cover right here off, and they take this generator cover right here off. Probably 7 times out of 10, when you see a round fender on Craigslist, it's going to be missing one of those 2 guards. Generally, it's going to be missing the PTO cover. And so what a lot of guys do is they'll buy these tractors for decently cheap. They'll take those 2 shields and they'll put them on eBay or put them on Craigslist or put them on Facebook, sell those, and then sell the tractor. And those 2 shields right there, probably $150 if you want to buy them separately, or you can buy them with the tractor. So that's two small items that I see a lot. Also, the narrow front rims right here. This tractor has narrow front rims, so that's a desirable feature. Hydraulic lift is a desirable feature, and a lot of times there's something wrong with the hydraulic lift or it's missing parts. I can't tell you the number of times I've seen a hydraulic lift machine with no hydraulic pump on top of the engine, which we'll get into. But anyway, so the next couple videos, I'll kind of draw out these videos, and we'll talk about this machine right here, and we'll talk about some others, and hopefully it's an informative series. So thanks for watching.